All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're tuning in for this live stream, you are tuning in after it's been recorded, but I just figured it'd be easier to record it this way to make up for the live stream that we had that we were supposed to have at 2 o'clock today, Friday, May 1st. So I apologize for the issues. I'm going to go through some songs a little bit quicker, but you can always pause and go back and try things again. So here we are with our songs for today. Everything is in the description of the video. So we're going to start off with our warm-ups, and we're just going to do two. Okay, we're going to do number one, and we're going to do number two. After that, what we're going to do is our mystery songs, and we're going to try numbers one, at least to get started. We'll do numbers one. We will do number two. We will do number four. We'll do number five and number seven. So we'll do 1, 2, 4, 5, 7. Okay. And I'll be revealing the names of some of the mystery songs as we go. I'm not going to do all of them to save some for next time. So anyways, I'm going to jump right into the warm-ups. Pause the video when you need to. Cycle back and go through something again if you need to. But here is number one from our warm-ups. And this is our 5th and 6th grade warm-ups. So these will be different from the ones that we've done before in the past. Here's number one. 1, 2, number one. Okay, so that is number one. Let's go on to number two. These are the quarter notes that we have. Here we go. Number two. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, so that is number two from our warm-ups. And again, that's just a quick warm-up, so that way we have time to do our mystery songs within this video. I'm trying to keep it brief for you, so you don't have to watch through a whole half an hour or 45 minutes longer than you already did today or on a past stream, whatever the case might be. Anyways, moving on to the next group of songs. We are on mystery songs today, so some of these songs you might know, some of them you might not. However, I will reveal the name of them after I play them twice through. So you can listen, I'll give you time to think. You can pause the video, and then you'll see in the live chat the name of the song. Okay? All right, so we're going to get started with number one here. Number one, we have some tied rhythms, so just be careful. The rhythm is 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 2, 3, and 4, and 2, 3, and 4, and 2, 3, and 4, and. So I'm going to play through number one. I'm going to play through it twice, and then we'll move on. Here we go. Number one. 1, 2, ready. All right, so that's number one. Let's try it one more time. And again, pause the video as we go along through here. I'm moving a little quicker than I normally would, just for the sake of getting through our songs. But here is number one. 1, 2, number one. Okay, so that is number one. And I'm going to reveal it in the chat. This was Stop Believin' Journey. So it's the beginning of the song, Don't Stop Believin'. And this is from the piano part. So there it is. Stop Believin', and that is Journey. Right. Moving on to the next song, we're going to do number two. Number two sounds like this. All right, so that is number two. Just be careful with those tied rhythms. And a side note, make sure you're checking your key signature as you go along through each of these songs because they will change from time to time. So here's number two. 1, 2, number two. All right. So there is number 2 in the chat. I'm going to reveal what number 2 is. Number 2 is A Whole New World. A Whole New World, and that's from Aladdin. Disney classic. Right, so that is number 2, A Whole New World. Now we're on number 4. Okay, so with number 4, just be careful with the rhythm. We have 3 rests, and then we come in, so 3/4 rest, and I'll count 1, 2, 3. All right. We have only one flat if you're playing a C instrument. Check your key signature if you're playing B flat or E flat or F or a C instrument lower. So you'll notice through the parts too that each of the different lines represents a different instrument. So C instruments are flute and oboe on the top line. B flat upper and lower octave are for clarinet and trumpet and tenor sax. Alto and barysax are the E flat instruments. They have their own line. French horn is in the key of F, so it has its own line for F. Trombone and euphonium are lower, but also C instruments, and they are on their own line. And then there's a tuba line as well, but we don't have any tuba players, so let's not worry about that. Okay, so I'm going to count 1, 2. I'm going to breathe on 3, and then come in on beat 4 for number 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that is number 4, and this is in a really popular commercial right now that keeps coming up on my Hulu, and it's a progressive commercial, so if you've heard the tune, you probably recognize it already, but if you have not, it's in that commercial. So anyways, number 4, 1, 2, 3. All right, and to reveal it in the chat, number 4 is a song called All Star, and it's by Smash Mouth, band from the 90s. So in that progressive commercial, they have a halftime. Flo is working with a couple, and they have a halftime show thing. It's kind of random, but then they bring in Smash Mouth, and they have them play All Star, which is kind of funny. All right, we have 2 more for this live stream right now. This is number 5. So now we're moving on to number 5 at this point. Number 5, just be careful with the rhythm, and you should be in good shape. With number 5, this is the theme song from my favorite TV show. Number 5, I'm going to count 4 beats for nothing, and then 1 beat and you're in because we have a rest on beat 1. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's our mystery song number 5. Again, this is a theme song from a popular TV show. No longer airing, but it's on Netflix, and it's definitely a favorite of many, including me. So number 5, here we go one more time. 4 beats for nothing, 1 beat, breathe, and then you're in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that is number 5, and I will reveal it in the chat. Number 5 is the theme from The Office. Woohoo! It's my favorite TV show. All right. Great. Now we have 1 more. Number 7 is the last song for today. Number 7, you will recognize, and you can play it a couple of different ways in terms of the rhythm and how you treat it. You could swing it like jazz, where it's bum ba dum bum ba dum ba dum ba da da bum ba da, or bum 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 bum. And with that syncopated rhythm, you can treat it straight up, like 1 and right, or you can swing it like I did the first time when I sung through it. But now I'm going to play it. So here's number 7. Check your key signature, especially for C instruments. You have 3 flats. Here we go. Okay, here's number 7. 1, 2, ready? last one I will reveal. Of course, I just played it. Number 7 is The Lion Sleeps Tonight from The Lion King. The Lion Sleeps Tonight from The Lion King. All right. So hopefully this has been fun to kind of follow along with. Again, if you are getting through this and you just watched straight through, I'd recommend going back and pausing and studying the rhythm along as you go. But we'll do more of these mystery songs next week. Hope everybody has a great weekend. See you later.